charts have you guys already audited in 2023? That's a really big question. I hope you're already starting to discuss your audit plan for 2023. It's not too early. And I hope you've already started actually auditing charts for 2023. Hi, Shannon DeConda with NamUs. I recently sent out an audit tip. Our audit tips and documentation improvement tips come out every Friday. If you're not signed up for those, visit our website and get signed up for those. They come out every Friday through email. And the audit tip that I recently sent out was on productivity and quality production standards for auditors. And in that, we talked about what your expectations could be and should be for your team for 2023. This week, what I wanted to talk to you about was what maybe you should think about for your audit plan for 2023. This thought came to me because I recently had an email that was sent to me as someone posed the question about some repeat questions as they were looking at potentially changing their audit plan for 2023. The first question this individual asked me was, does our audit plan need to change every year? Well, that's a really great question, and in theory, the answer is no. You can repeat the same audit plan year over year. There's no need to necessarily change your audit plan. There's no rule that says your audit plan has to change. The value in sometimes changing the audit plan is to make sure you're approaching compliance in different ways, and maybe that things don't become sedentary in your audit plan and in your compliance plan. If your providers know that you're getting ready to audit them and they know you're going to pull that sample and they know from what pile of charts you're going to pull that sample, I bet there's going to be improvement in the documentation in that segment. So you might want to put some variation to your plan. However, your audit plan could be the same. What I am going to encourage you to do though is maybe to look outside the box at how you could change things up. For example, if you've been performing E&M baseline audits, have you considered a risk-based audit? Risk-based is when you're not doing just a baseline audit, but instead you're looking at where your risk is and auditing on risk as opposed to a baseline. This can potentially save you money as you're really focusing only on where your risk is instead of just auditing, just in theory, just a baseline audit. For more information, you could visit Frank Cohen. He can tell you some more information about that, or contact me and I can give you some more information on specifics with risk-based auditing. Another question this individual asked was, our physicians only want to include E&M service. Is this a wise approach to audits? Well, the problem with only auditing E&M services is those may not be the only services that you're submitting claims for. Therefore, you do have risk in other areas. So we encourage you when creating an audit plan to make sure that your audit plan encourages all services for which you're submitting claims. So if you submit claims for radiology services, physical therapy services, 25 modifier, whatever you submit services for, claim services for, you should include those in your sample services. So you want to make sure that you're encompassing your audit plan in everything that you're doing, every audit each year. So just make sure that you consider that in your audit plan for 2023. The last question that the email included was, our partner providers have deferred the audit this year and said to only include the associates in the audit. Is this allowed? So remember that according to be an active compliance plan for a practice, that all providers should be included in an audit annually as part of an active ongoing compliance plan. So really, to truly meet that definition, we would expect that all providers are audited annually. That would include our partner providers as well as associate providers within those smaller physician practices. So regardless of the size of a health system, a small practice, a large practice, whatever the size, all providers should technically be audited annually in order to meet the definition of an ongoing compliance plan. So if you have questions about your ongoing audit plan, feel free to send those to me or to any member of our team here at NAMUS. We're more than happy to help you and see if we can help in making sure that your audit plan is going to cut the muster for 2023. And with that, I'll sign off this week, and we hope to see you back here soon. Thanks, and have an amazing day.